a little
Let's
bit of
do
things
it.
going on Ghost Recon Breakpoint, alongside it losing dev status, meaning work, the developers working on it. Um, and future updates are going to probably be coming to a full halt, if not already. Um, they need to at least do a little bit of uh, fixes before they completely stop. And the reason I am saying this is because, well, now there is times you can join a lobby and you will not hear anyone and they will not hear you until you go and mute slash unmute them, meaning you have to mute them and then unmute them, and it will fix the thing from the lobby, which is very, very weird. That should not be a thing, but I've already ran into that once today. I found a squad of someone that needed some help doing a gas mission, which I'm coming back into this game, still semi-new, and had to somewhat relearn some of the gas mission stuff. I didn't really tell him that. I kind of just took it on myself to learn on myself. But I had to do that, but we couldn't speak till I literally paused the game, went over to, I'll show you where, went over here to the squad, and then under here where the names were, which is like up here, to be honest, you would have to click on them and then click mute and then unmute. Um, to do that, which was very, very, I think this is Fury. Yep. Go ahead and get rid of you. Kidding, I'm not going to get rid of you. But pretty much, you would have to mute and unmute them, and then you would be able to hear each other and speak to each other just fine. And you will see that right here in a second. So where, like, I asked, can someone hear me? He said, ye, as in, yeah, but right around, hold on, Retro, can you hear me? I heard both of you. Mute then unmute us, and this way we would be able to like hear each other. But you can see here, Shady, can you hear me? So honestly, right here to all, it's me. No, I cannot. Then he was like mute, then unmute me. So that being said, guys, you do have to mute and unmute people with mics in this game now, which is very, very stupid. If that's been around for like 4 months now, that should have been patched literally within the first month. Because the game never was like that when it launched. I played for a good little bit on Breakpoint. You guys know this. I have like content well before this, even on my demonic underscore plays YT account. Um, I've had play in this game on that account as well, and that's back towards when this game was actually released. Yeah, basically played a little bit and off and on since that point. Uh, and now I'm testing it on PS5, which has moderate load times. But I would love to see them take Wildlands and Breakpoint and make a PS5 version of it. Like an upgraded version, keep all the same DLC, just make sure they do patchwork and make a PS5 version so it has like a little bit better graphics, maybe faster load times, even better, and stuff like that would be a lot better. Uh, but apart from that, they do need to fix the voice chat stuff. Would love to be able to get better matchmaking. Now, no offense, there's people out there that I actually love matchmaking with this matchmaking, but then there's a lot of people out there that I get put up with that I do not, for the love of God, want to see in my lobbies. All right. Um, if I go into immersion, right, I get it. Not everyone plays exactly the same. I don't mind if they auto heal or something like that, which, occasionally I do have auto heal on. Sometimes I have it set to minimal, so I still have to, like, bandage up. But the thing is I don't want to be running into lobbies with people without a mic. And I mean 100% without, like, they never bought one, never put their money to one, or they're playing the game without it, right? If I'm popping into a lobby and I want to be like, okay, guys, I'm Overwatch on the hill. And then someone's like, I'm pushing near bunker. I have a guy in the window of bunker. Can you take him? I can come down and actually do a role play and try to take it. Compared to someone, I'm like, all right, boys, I'm Overwatch. Crickets, crickets, crickets. We have been spotted! Right? going on. Like, that does not need to happen, because I would love, if I go into roleplay and immersion, that it searches for roleplay and immersion, and roleplay and immersion has conversation. You're going to be talking to other people, like if you're actually rolling around in a tank, like I'm talking to you guys. You're going to be calling out. You're going to be going in somewhere, and it's going to be tactical. Maybe there's two guys. Maybe there's a guy here and a guy here, right? And he's like, okay, I can see the guy on A. Can you take the guy on B? And I'll be like, okay, yeah, got you. I'll let you know when I'm ready. All right, shots up. Just let me know when you need to take it. 3, 2, 1, like that would be wonderful, right? Compared to someone going in without a mic, running into that situation, trying to take both. Maybe he didn't see a third guy around the corner, right? That I possibly could have seen and called out to him. Like, for instance, seen a guy here and a guy here, but he didn't know there's a guy like right here looking at this guy, and he goes, and then this guy alerts him, right? That's bad. When I could have called, hey, you got a guy at the back watching the guy on the corner. Don't take those shots, sneak around if possible. You can take the first guy, but just don't take the second, right? Give a good call out that way. See, that is why it's very good to have a mic in games where you're trying to be immersive, right? I don't want to sit here being immersive and trying to play as a squad mate slash sniper, and someone just give us away because they just don't have a mic. They could care less, and there goes the mission. We've already had that happen this morning. Me and this other dude on the mic, which is the dude I kind of showed you in the chat conversations with. I'm using, the TAC 50 Brown here. I've leveled all the way up, finally, but pretty much I was using it, and I was overwatching his back, and we're like, okay, be quiet, because this said mission had a instance where spotted or they got alerted and they knew something was up, they would start grabbing samples and running away. And you could fail the mission possibly. And this dude walks in there, 50 cal, loud ass fucking sniper. Bang! 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 Like, okay, yep, mission's fucked. Okay? It's a wonder that we dropped everything so fucking quick to actually be able to get the samples, grab the tank, and escort the tank. But if we was not on the mic to communicate, he's loud as fuck, and us watching the perimeter, right, didn't have that, we would have failed that mission and had to restart it. Mike, please, if you're going to be searching for games, or the game better actually step up on its like searching, because when you do this and you're doing this, right, no present, no preference, exploration, action, efforts, raids, and roleplay immersion, right? If I'm clicking on this, I should not be finding someone who is doing this. If I'm clicking on this, I should not be finding someone who has no preference. Right? If I'm going into roleplay and immersion, I'm looking for a squad that can actually sit down and be a squad. Have a mic, play as a unit, have good conversation, all of that stuff. Now, you're not always going to be talkative. And I mean, even when you go to work, if you're in the military or the police, you have a partner, maybe even you do DoorDash or something that isn't government, right? But you work with someone else, you're not always going to have perfect 100% conversation with them. You're going to it. You both are. And it's going to feel boring as fuck. It's going to happen. Role playing immersion, playing immersion. I'm not going in role playing immersion for us to literally conversate, being silent, doing the mission stealth, and out of nowhere, some fucking idiot joins the squad with no mic, doesn't fucking listen, and goes bang, bang, right? Like, I'm sorry. Like, yes, it's a game at the end of the day, but if I'm clicking the join specific lobbies, let me join those specific lobbies, right? Which I'm getting immersed in, right? Immersed, right? I'm getting immersed into the game, and next thing I hear is a loud ass fucking weapon giving our positions away when we're trying to be quiet, breaks that immersion. Let me say, let's go do this mission. You have to do this. We're giving callouts like a proper squad, doing this, sniper setting on a ridge, maybe taking out stuff like you would actually be doing. And I don't know where you have like Call of Duty player just running through, just gatting everybody like it's fucking Call of Duty, bunny hopping, by canceling, and you're like, bro, I can't get immersed. Immersion is broken, right? If I'm going into this in this category, I should feel immersed into the game. I shouldn't feel broken. Is the better term for that, okay? Um, so yeah. Please, for the love of God, developers, fix your voice so that way we don't have to mute and unmute people in order to actually start to hear them. Like, literally, you have to click mute, like you're going to mute them, and then you click it to turn the mute off, and it fixes it. That needs a fix, and fix your fucking matchmaking. Literally, this is now 2 games, and I don't even know if they're making a third one of this. I mean, they could be, but I haven't really, like, been paying attention to it. Wildlands, go and roleplay, you get literally like some Witch World magicry of fucking Harry Potter ass shit where you get faction efforts and exploration at the same time. Like you get 2 people going over here actually being immersed into the game while other 2 people are literally just exploring. You're not even a full unit. Okay? Then you come over to this game, Breakpoint, okay? Click on this and you can get full unit squads and stuff, but for the most part, literally out of 5 games so far I found, only 2 of them had immersive people in it, and then even one of those games that had immersive people in it had the dude that shot the fucking loud-ass sniper, which also didn't have immersive people in it, which makes that also 4 out of 5 games I found that is not immersive on clicking searching for immersive. Okay? Developers, please, man, please. Let us have a voting system. Is this person immersive or not? That way we can vote like this dude's just lollygagging around in an immersive search. So that way that dude later on, if he does it too much, cannot click the fucking immersive button here. He'll be stuck to every other thing and won't be able to click it. That way the actual immersive players will have a place where they can be immersive. Right? That's not a bad fucking idea, their development team. I came up with that in 2 fucking seconds. How do you not come up with that in 2 fucking games for 6 fucking years? Baffles me. Okay? Let's see what we can get. Let's see if we can't get some immersive mic people. Now, I'm probably not going to be full immersive when I click in here on stream, because I'm just doing this as a test, right? But I want to see, is it actually immersive? Am I going to join a lobby where it's a full squad of mics, where we're actually giving call-outs? They don't have to be the whole, like, you know, limpy-ass motherfuckers with having to bandage and use a stim. I mean, they can use the regular heal system if they want, which is in the game, which some people like to disable, but not everyone does. Okay, I don't always disable it. I don't even have it right now fully disabled. I have it set to partial, so I can only heal halfway, and then the rest has to be bandages and stims. But pretty much, let's see what we can get. Just out of curiosity, what can I get? Okay, literally this will be my 3rd game I've searched for today. The first game is the one I told you guys about, where I had immersive, but then a dude came in with a loud ass fucking sniper. Then I joined into a game where literally it was me and 2 other people, and the other 2 people did not have a mic. Both of them did not. Okay, I don't even, like, it really blows my mind. We were setting in 2024/2025. Okay, and we don't have a mic, even though you can literally go to a Walmart and get a $10 to $20 mic. You can go down to a Dollar General, okay, get a pair of earbuds that have a mic on it, which, yes, is not the best mic in the world, but still you can hear and still you can speak, okay? You can go literally to some of the gas stations in your area, get the same thing I just said at Dollar General, Hello there, Zulu. Can you hear me? Hello, Zulu. Can you hear me? Zulu, can you hear me, bro? Yellow.
Yo.
Hello. How you doing, man? Can you hear me?
You can.
Alright, sweet. So how's your day going?
Not bad, not good.
Not bad, but also not good. That puts you like right in the middle. Oh, yeah, I was gonna hope that it was gonna be right here up, but nope. It's actually gonna break. Ghost, can you hear us?
Yeah.
No, I know you can, Zulu. Ghost, can you hear us? Because right now there's a lobby bug that happens, and whenever you join a game, there's a chance that you cannot hear the other people. And the way you fix that is the way I sent you in the text, where you have to mute and unmute the other player that you can't hear. How you doing there, Kay?
Hold up, I gotta deploy Biovak. I need a new gun.
Let's see, there we go. Okay, are you able to hear us? Alrighty. Do you have a mic? Negative. Alrighty. Hey, boys, I'm gonna be popping out of here for a minute.
Copy.
What did you guys can see there, we had a player that legit did not have a mic. Like, bro, I know a PS5 is not the first console you were ever on. No offense, but you were on a PS4 at least, or some older console. And with that said, I know at least you had a whole year after buying that console, or at least half a year, to afford a mic. If you can literally afford a PS5, a PS4, or a PC, I know you can afford, after a couple paychecks, a mic. Okay? That is completely out of the question to say, I just couldn't afford it. So, please, sometime this year, if you are a gamer and you are without a mic, buy one. I don't mean go get a USB mic that doesn't come with a headset. Get a headset that has a mic, okay? Or earbuds that have a mic. It will cost you between $20, we'll say 10, no, $8, okay, at the lowest, to about $400 at the most. There's literally that far of a range between 8 to 400. Actually, we'll say 8 to about 800, because there are mics out there that are specific mics that are, what do you call it? It's like the Destiny headset, where it's going to be a little extra for it being Destiny, right? Um, which that's just an example. I don't know if that's actually an actual headset, but let's be honest, right? $8 all the way up to about, we'll say 800 is going to be your range of what mics can cost. Okay? And notice I said it begins at $8, not 200. It begins at 8. You can literally go to a cheap Dollar General store, okay? And I believe their cheapest earbuds that come with a mic is like $6 something. After tax will be about 8. Then you can go to somewhere like Walmart and get something between $20 up to $300. And then you can go online and order a mic from Amazon or any other place that ships between $20 to $800. Okay? If you can spend $800 on a PS5, or the new brand new ones with, like, I think it's even more terabytes of storage, you can actually get that for about, I think it's like 1200. It's $1,200. Okay? If you have the money to spend $1,200 on a console, same amount of time it took you to build that up, slash less, because again, you can get it for $8 if you just want to get a cheap one to begin with before stepping up to a $200 mic like I have right now, which is a $250 mic, slash it could be $300 depending on where you're at. Okay? That being said, if you don't want to step up to that just yet, there are $8 to $20 value mics, bro. Like $19 something is like 21 after tax or something like that. Long as it's less than $28, I'll say it's 20. Okay? At 28, it's closer to 30, so I'll call that $30. But $20 for a mic, boys, is not hard to get. It's literally a headset that comes like original headset, although the mic, instead of being attached to it and closer to your mouth, is on the cord dangling close to your chest. But it still works. Okay? Being where we are now, I get everything has went up in the market, but the pay increases also went up. Notice when you used to go to the store and buy everything for about $200, now it's like $350, $400 now, but it used to be $200. Minimum wage at the time was $7. Okay? I can go to a Dollar General store if I wanted and get hired on for like it's like 14.50 an hour. Okay? That's $7 more an hour at literally a clerk where you scan items and bag it. Okay? Scan and bag items. $14. Which tells me if I went to an actual like good job, you're making $20 an hour plus. All right? You can't say you can't afford it. Unless you just got married and you have expenses for your marriage, bills. You somehow incurred a lot of debt and you're having to pay it off, kind of like college, right? If you got a lot of stuff like that, then you shouldn't be playing video games. You should be out grinding work. If you don't have debt, okay, because there's people out there smart enough who doesn't, you got the money for a mic. And if not that, you got money later to help buy your friend a beginner mic if he can't afford it and he's a gamer. Hell, I had Astros, okay? I had Turtle Beach. I had, well, actually, multi things at Turtle Beach because I had the Stealth Series 6. Then I had the Gen 2s for those. And then now I have the 7 Gen 2 Max. Okay? That's 3 different headsets, all being a $150 to $200 headset, if not $300. Okay? I have an actual studio mic that I can use as a mic just on console, like voice chat for some reason. I guess it's because of it's a higher end mic. My console doesn't support it as well because it actually goes all the way up to 96,000, like, yeah, it's like 90, yeah, it's 96,000 hertz. Um, Console port that high end of a mic. So on console, if I'm speaking to voice chat, I'll sound like I'm whispering. So it's hard to hear. But now in videos, you guys can hear it just fine because the encoder on YouTube is actually pretty good, and when it goes through, it encodes it properly. But voice chat on console does not. Okay, just weird for that. But I have studio mic. I have a lot of other ways that I can speak if I need to. That being said, I am someone who works basically paycheck to a paycheck basis like everyone else. Mine being literally about just as I made it harder on myself. I should have stayed where I was at work, where I made really, really good money. Hence why I was able to buy everything in the past anytime I wanted it, but I can't do that now. But with that being said, I make about, I'll say somewhere between $1,000 to $2,000 a month. Okay, but I get paid a month, which means I don't see a paycheck for an entire month, guys. That 1,000 has to carry me through my home and electricity, my water, my internet bill. Um, at the end of the year, my property taxes. Okay, my health insurance, my life insurance, because health insurance is one thing where you go to the doctor, blah, blah, the dentist. Then your life insurance is like, if I die, where does my shit go to after? And alongside that, like, pay out to any kids I have that I can write into the will and they'll earn money just off of my death. My car that I did not fully pay off yet because I'm doing it overall as a credit builder to help make sure I keep my credit high. Let's see. Jesus Christ, boys! Like it's phenomenally high on bills, but I can still afford uh $200 headsets. Okay, alongside I can afford getting a new PS5 controller at $70. Okay? I can afford a $50 mouse a week before the controller. Okay? Let's be honest, guys. If I can do that, and I'm working for only $1,000 a month to about 2,000, depending on the variations of different possibilities. I know you guys out there that make $4,000 within a month can't afford more shit than I do. Okay? That's out of the question to affording shit. Okay? Out of the question. It is 2024 slash 2025. Okay? I say that because if it was 2023, I'd be saying 2023 slash 2024, right? But is 2024 going to be 2025 in the next year or so? With that being said, it is that time period. If I can afford this shit, I know you can. Okay? Get a mic. I get it. Some people don't like talking on mics, and I get like the whole gender stuff. Like females see a lot of shit online because of men, right? Just be a woman, please. Same as like we're men, yes, but be a woman. And if you run into people you don't like, mute them. But if you also don't run into people you don't like, you can leave. It's not like I'm gonna reach through the fucking TV, grab your fucking wrist, and pull you through the TV and do shit to you. Okay? I can't. Alright? I'm not Danny Phantom, and nor is any other fucking guy, okay? That being said, if you don't like the lobby, just like I did a little bit ago, leave. Alright? You can kind of say, well, I kind of don't have something to go do. I can't do this right now. Sorry, guys. Thought I had more time, but I got called in. Make some shit up if you have to. And then just say, I gotta go. And then leave. It's not fucking hard, bro. It really is not. And as a gaming community, I would love to be a leader in. I would love to lead people into everyone on game to have a mic. I understand, like, if you're playing solo like I am right now, you don't have to have a mic, you don't have to be a YouTuber, you don't have to do anything special, because you're by your fucking self, right? So, with that being said, yes, I don't have to have a mic right now. If I was playing like this, I could do this, and then just listen to the AI in the game, and then play however my my content can go to. But when I go and join other people in line, right, I should be respectful as they should be respectful. Meaning, have a fucking mic. That's just respect, right? I get it. Maybe you don't care if the mission is silent and I have to be silent. Then you can go over there and hit that base while I'm doing my fucking mission, right? Understandable. But when you're coming down here to my mission and just fucking ruining it, right? It's disrespectful. You could have taken your silencer off, go hit up that fucking base over there, or the one right over there, or the one way the fuck back there, the one on top of the mountain right there, or this one way the fuck right there, right? Go do that, and be as loud as you want. Let me do my mission silent. That's literally not the hardest thing in the fucking world to understand. Now, if you go and do that, and you get downed, that's on you. Okay, that's not on me. I'm over here doing my mission. You joined me. If you wanted to work as a team, you should have been here. Okay, that's right down to the staple. If you had the load screen, you were joining me. Okay? If you were running willy-nilly about the entire time and I loaded into your world, I'd understand following you. But it's respect and example of the matter. Okay? We are in this year. We should have a mic. That goes for Call of Duty. That goes for Ghost Recon. That goes for literally any online MMO or RPG that you play. Okay? Literally, if you can use a mic on it and there's other people in it, you should have a fucking mic. Now, if it's a game you like and it forces you online, then maybe the game should have looked at making a single player way or a way that you can stay solo, right? That you're not messing anyone else's shit up. Then I can put that on the developer. But this game is not forced online. You can see right here, yes, there are bots, but let me show you guys this. And to show you that they are bots, I can deactivate them, okay? Oh, whoops. I can yes, deactivate the entire team, okay? I can deactivate them, and you can see they are gone, okay? These are AI bots. They're not real players. Okay, I can come back in later and go, okay, I want the Ghost Recon squad, so we'll say the Breakpoint squad. They come right back, and guess who's here? The entire Breakpoint squad. I am playing solo, and with that said, I don't need a mic for these AIs. I can't say, Fury, go to the rock behind you. And see, he's not going, because it's not online. These guys are AI bots. They're not going to hear that and go to it, because it's not a thing in this game. Right? So I'd understand not have a mic for that. But now let's say right here, Vasily, right? Say he's an online player. I could be like, okay, Vasily, go to the hill north, actually to the west. Go to the hill to the west. Snipe the dude on top of the bunker northwest. I'm not going to give a bearing because I can't really see the bearings there. So we'll say northwest. I'm going to snipe the guy on the other bunker northwest, close to north. Okay? This way he knows that call out. He has a chance to go to it and go do that, right? That would be online play. But this is not online play. So, as I was saying, not online play as in solo, even if there is bots in solo, I'd understand not having a mic, right? Not working as a team, do your own little thing, right? That is where that is supposed to live and be. Not online. Okay? When it's online, if he's the host, I should literally be doing this with him. All right, what are we doing, man? Yep. All right, you want me to go over here? All right. Take out the guy over there. Roger. Right? That's how we should be playing online. We should not be going, oh, hi, you're in a mission? Like, hold on, make sure I'm using the right gun. Nope, that's the bolty, I think. Nope, that's the bolty. Okay. Being like, oh, we're dead in a mission? All right. Jump, 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 jump. Like, that should not be the case. All right. In Ghost Recon, it should not be. Sorry, mate. I just had to go over a quick little rant. When I say quick, like it's a very long one. We're not really going to be doing any missions today. I was going over a rant of like some of the stuff going on into Ghost Recon and online gaming. So yeah, stuff needs a little bit of work from the development team and from a gaming community because of the fact, like, as a community, we actually should be more together and, uh, when playing certain things, being more understanding. And when I say that, like, if I click on and anyone else does this, roleplay and immersion, we should be basically having roleplay and immersion going on. Like, you don't have to be full, like, enemy, 100 meters, northeast, bearing 115, like you get in Arma, right? I get not everyone's going to have to do that. Not everyone's going to want to do that and stuff like that. What I'm saying by role playing immersion is at least playing a squad. Like have a sniper, your 3 people go down, or 2 snipers and 2 people go down, and actually utilize some type of call outs and some type of like role play. It is the best way to put it. Like, hey, I got tangos in the doorway to my right. Overwatch, can you cover me? Or, I got 2 tangos in the doorway. One's about to post to the window. Overwatch, can you take the one taking the window on my mark? Right? Do stuff like that. Have a little bit of fun. Is all I'm asking when it comes to this game. And have a mic, right? Don't join in on an online game without a mic. It's literally that simple. And I've went over, if I'm poor as fuck and I can get a $200 mic, right? And it's just saving up and being smart with my money that allowed me to do it. I know you can. And setting in 2024, if you're online gaming, you should be having a mic. No matter if it's a shit ass quality, terrible mic. It sounds like you're eating it or there's a little bit in echo, right? Yes, it's annoying when I hear that. But I'm glad that I hear that because at least you went out and got a mic. You're not setting and coming into an online game without one, ruining the experience for the people in the game that's actually trying to be immersive, right? Or because you don't have a mic, you turn your TV down, you don't hear us, we say the mission's supposed to be completely silent, or we're going to fail it, and you're going in with a loud ass 50 cal sniper, failing the mission, right? All we ask is a mic and a little bit of roleplay when you come into roleplay. I mean, again, I said you don't have to be the dude who gets shot and has to pretend limp and, lay on the ground and yell for a medic and stuff. You don't have to do all of that far out of the roleplay. I'm just asking for you to give some work as a unit. Even if you're walking around and you magically heal up, I'm not going to get pissed. I'm more than likely going to be happy that at least if you are playing as a group, that we are a group. That's all I ask as someone who would love to be a leader in a community, is to build upon a community like that and help bring more people into that community. Um, I'm not really trying to sound like a Karen because I know I somewhat probably do to a lot of people, but the thing is, I want a strong gaming community when we come into roleplay and immersion. And I'm not saying you have to be that with every time you join something. I'm just saying only in immersion gameplay be immersive. Because you have raids where this doesn't say immersion or roleplay. You just go in, you're helping someone. Faction effort, someone's doing faction missions, you just go in and help them. These right here will say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 5 different categories you can click on does not ask for roleplay or immersion. So you can do anything you want in those. If you want to run around and to your heart's content and explore the entire map, right here's the thing for you, exploration. But the thing is, I do understand with this game, the development is 50-50 at stake. Because I can click on roleplay and find an exploration. Trust me, it happens. Same with exploration, we'll find roleplay players. It's very weird because they didn't do like server, 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 server. It's all one server. Okay? Like, for instance, when I say server, think of data centers, right? You can have like the Northwest data center, the Eastern data center, the Northern data center, right? And instead of being like Northwestern, Northern, Eastern, Southern, right? They're all on the same Northern. It is the best way to like put it in basis for you guys to understand and comprehend. So whenever we're joining into a server, they're all the same server listing. So with that being said, we're all going to find each other no matter which category you're going to go into. They should have done like 20 servers and then set it as the exploration servers. And then when you click on this, that's the only 20 servers you can find. Then under the main mission, do 20 different servers, and then that'll be the only 20 servers that one can find, and keep doing that. Break a category of servers down, even if it's like 20 or 30, and do like 20 for this one, 20 for this one, 20, 20, 20, 20, which would be what? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 servers, right? Which, yes, that gets expensive on game developers. But with 120 servers and breaking down 20 servers a piece for each one, or being like, okay, we'll barely any do faction effort, so we'll do 5 servers here, and do more for this one because there's more people playing that, right? Type ordeal. Then when you search for those, a role-playing server going into their, we'll say 25 servers, would not find an exploration server, right? It would be impossible because they're not under the same server. They're different. Kind of like, think of the best way I can put this. If you ever played like Ark Survival Evolved, right? You can have the island map server, then a Fjord map server. You could have a Aberration map server. Think of that, right? So when I go search for the island, I'm not finding a Fjord. I'm going straight to the island only. Okay? That being said, that's how they should have done this here. Exploration servers, made mission servers, faction effort servers, raid servers, and roleplay immersion servers. So with that being said, if I'm searching roleplay and immersion, I don't find raids. If I'm searching raids, I don't find roleplay. Like, I'm not being mixed and jumbled into that. And so far, Breakpoint and Wildlands both, which Wildlands the first one, Breakpoint in the second, but being what I was saying, they don't do that. So I'd understand that it's 50-50 right there. It's 50 on other people and 50 on the developers, right? But my immersion in this game just gets broken. Because one, I get pissed whenever someone's like, don't have a mic. Negativo. Because I want to be able to get call outs. I want to make sure the mission goes as smooth as possible. I want us to have fun. And if nobody had a mic and we were playing this game, it's just so boring, man. I can't sit down and play this game without other people now because I've already played it for so long that conversation needs to be there. Okay? It's not that I can go to every little detail and say he's going to walk here in like 2 seconds and take the shot within I can't do that. But when you get into a game and you play it long enough, you get to the point where you're like, okay, oh, it's the same damn shit, right? You want to be able to have something new, a different conversation, or this dude to do this, or this dude to do that, right? Or let's group up and try to take this in X amount of time and try to beat the best time, or do this completely silent. We cannot get spotted. We cannot even alert one person. We got to do it during the night and then do that as well. Bring something new into it, right? And that's the point of going into role playing immersion. And we just get a lack in that aspect and category and fields when it comes to this. So, as someone who wants to lead into a community, I want to be able to help build upon that and maybe even spark the interest of a developer and get them to understand like each different section here needs to be their own different server, like Ark does with their maps, right? You can make a server for, like 10 different servers for the island, and then 10 different servers for the center, and then 10 different servers for aberration, and do that for each one of these so that way we're getting into the people we want to play with, right? Like people actually doing raids or faction, or if I'm looking for raid help, I can click into that and get people that's doing raids only to make sure I can find a squad that might be able to help me in raids. Or if I want to do role play, I can actually have a squad that I can sit down and do role play, which role play can do good content. Because if you get good enough in role play and you're given actual like semi-military call outs and performing as a squad, people can look at that and it can be like a movie, right? We're clearing this at X amount of time and make it kind of like a movie does, right? So you can actually have movie, then you have raids, then you have like the faction efforts. So maybe you're having trouble with faction missions, same as you have some up there for main missions. But the downside is that when you click main mission, you're also gonna get role players because of the fact it's all conjumbled into one. It's not separated. Along with like there needs to be an option to where you can set in game that you want people with mics only, so that way whenever there is a game you do join, like when it first starts out, right? Of course, not everyone's going to know if you have a mic or not, but there could be a rating system. This dude has a mic or no, and you can rate them for yes or no. And then if they have a crap ton of no's and they actually don't have a mic, then whenever I search for a match that wants a mic, it would skip finding him in it. So that way I wouldn't have to find a guy without a mic, right? Or bring in something where your console, has to project that it's connecting to something Bluetooth, or your controller's connected and you have a mic. Maybe software in the game can read if that same port is happening, or if you're actually connected to a voice channel in and speaking through it into the game to say that this dude has a mic. So that way it'll automatically, on the O's and ones for yes and no, say he does have a mic or he doesn't. So when players are looking for a match, they can find what they want. And that'd be something cool in Call of Duty too, because when I'm playing Search and Destroy, I want a team that I can conversate with. It doesn't have to be like, oh, guy on like Alpha Red roof to the right, right? It doesn't have to be all call outs and down to military nonsense. We could just be having like shits and giggles, like, oh, bro, remember Dwayne Johnson the other day? You know, played in that Tooth Fairy 2 movie and wore a ballerina dress and done some spins in it, right? And laugh at something like that, right? Pretty good. See, you can make conversation. It doesn't have to be militarized or down to like code of conduct of military. Even everyday things is fine to talk about in roleplay and immersion. Just have a mic is all I'm asking when it comes to that. And I would love to be able to find people that have a mic, not people that have to type. Because I don't want to have to sit there and be playing, then look over, and not even know. I have to look off of where I'm looking at to look to the right side of my screen to see if someone put in a text field, yes, no, or enemy here, or moving there, or wait, hold on a minute. And then there's not even a bling to let me know that someone sent that message, which means I'm literally having to look over every now and then to see if someone did, right? Just a mic if you're going into role playing immersion. And I've already given you guys like an example. I ran into two people with mics, and then the last person that connected in, making the fourth player, literally asked him, "Hey, bro, can you hear us?" Typed in the message field to the right, which is this field over here. Yes, right? And then I asked in voice, "Do you have a mic?" And he said, "Negative," right? Why are you joining in that type of field and you are a negative on a mic? Okay? Um, Again, like, okay, can you hear Russ? Yes. You know, it was all said there, just making sure, because this game has a bug that I was talking to you guys about, where I have to literally tell people when I get into a lobby with them, if they don't know already and haven't already done it, to please go to squad, mute, then unmute me. So this way they actually can hear me. And this is the same with, like, when I do that, there's also an us function, because right here, can you hear me? Nah, wait. Talk, and then he could hear me, but I was also sending this message to be there. But you guys can see it is there. Same as like right here. Let's go up a little bit. That's the BB. Retro, can you hear me? I heard both of you. That's actually good there. But then also right here, you can see where he's shady. Can you hear me? I said, no, I can't. He said, mute, then unmute me. This is where I had to learn it. And then afterward, I could hear him. But you guys can see there that even here at the beginning of the chat does it. And then later on, you can see where was it? Right here. Nah, wait. So right there, Zulu couldn't even hear me till he done the thing and fixed it, right? So being with that, developers, we need to get on the ball, man. Like, this is something that I have no clue as how long has it's been out for the voice. That should have been fixed literally second day in, because I'm pretty sure you guys already said, got like things coming through like, hey, what's going on with voice? Why can I hear no one? I'm pretty sure you've gotten that, and I'm pretty sure after a day of them figuring out mute and unmute and then sending that into the thing saying we had to mute and unmute people in order to hear them and blah blah, that should have already been fixed. But it hasn't. The server thing has been around for now 2 games, Wildlands and Breakpoint, both. Okay, and people's been saying what I've said during Wildlands. I've said it during Wildlands, at least for an entire year, and it's never been implemented. And the development team needs to get on that ball. All right, they do. No if buts and ands. So yeah, I just wanted to go over things, show you guys that. Um, I finally decided to, because it was on sale the other day, pick up the for $23 the $100 version of the game, because it went on it went on sale yesterday. I don't know if it's still on sale now, but if you guys don't have all the content, check PlayStation Store. It might be on sale for you guys. I don't know, depending on region of what it would cost for you, but I know like if you live in the US, it is $23 for the 100, and I think it's like $110 version of the game, which is the ultimate edition, the most the highest priced version of it you can get for $23 right now because it's on sale. So if you guys don't have all the content and you guys would like to get this sniper, even this MK14 EBR, which actually looks absolutely fantastic, it won't look exactly like this till you guys like put your attachments or whatever attachments you want on it, but this coloration you'd get, it comes where you can automatically get at least one of these up to level 2, like Mark 2, because it gets the Mark 2 done. I would have had and done 3 on this and 3 on this. And these are the TAC 50 Brown and the MK14 EBR Brown. Well, actually, it's the MK14 Assault Brown, but there you go. As you guys can see, it is that, and they look absolutely wonderful. The only thing is I think the scope is different. It's a different one. I think it's this one. It starts as the Comp 4 site or a different site somewhere. I changed it, as in, like, I'd done my own thing. Don't forget, you guys are also able to hit, like, clean. Like, if you dirty your rifle, hit clean and renew paint, and do this for every one of your guns, and you'll be able to clean them and make them, you know, look vibrant and good again. So you can do that, and then here I'm going to do it to this one as well instead of just the other one. But they look absolutely amazing, and this gun is absolutely dumb. And when I say dumb, I don't mean, like, dumb as in, like, stupid. I mean dumb as in, like, its range is absurd. I remember I was, like, sniping, it seemed like from here to over there. And when I say that, it would be this one here. And look how straight that shot went, right? Or even from here to that mountain back there. That's how long it took to fall off. Alright? It is absurdly long range. And it is wonderful. And I mean, this gun's kind of the same. I mean, so you can see right there the dust particle down at the bottom there, like just below the 6, is where that's hitting. So if I actually aimed up and done the 6 about right here, I would hit the top of that mountain, as I did. So with that being said, from here to the top of that, I'd have to aim at the 6, which is a very big drop-off. But, as you can see there, it hits right at the 6. This one hits... Hold on, let's kind of do this so he holds his breath. Hits that rock, which would be basically the 3rd line down, which would basically be the 6. So if I'd done that, I would aim about here, and that would hit the top of the mountain, as it just did. Okay? But as you guys can see, its drop-off range is ridiculously far. I have no clue how far that is. That's more than... Well, that only goes to about 100 meters. Let's see where that mountain actually would be. It would be about here, which is 435 meters, guys, is basically what I'm shooting. And I think I put that at the base of the mountain, which means, yes, I did. I'm actually shooting about 500 meters. There you go, guys. 512 meters. Basically is what I'm shooting. When I aim here, and that drops to the 3rd, that's 512 meters. That 3rd line is actually supposed to be 300, not 500. As you can see at the top of the mountain past that, and on the 3rd line. That's supposed to be 500, so I'm supposed to be 5 clicks up. So it'd actually be like 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. It actually should be, yeah, about 3rd, okay. Yeah, about 3rd. Actually, I should be a little above 3rd. I should be aiming about here. Right there for that, realistically. And that shows you the drop-off is ridiculously far. As in, like, it shoots a little ways before it drops off. And I was overshooting people. I'd be, like, looking at them, being like, okay, about, like, we'll say that far away, right? Maybe I need to be aiming about here. And I was shooting and hitting, like, the thing behind them and having to pull down real quick, wait for the bolt, and shoot them again. That's how good this gun is, alright? So I'd say if you guys have it, get the $23 upgrade right now for the best version of the game. It gives you every DLC. Like, if I quickly do this on this account, I didn't have it, but now I do. If I quickly go here, go into store, you guys will see if I go to store and I go right here, I own every DLC now. So, as you can see, there's the pass, here's this DLC, here's this one, here's this one. If I go over to weapons, you will see right here, I own this, I own this, I bought this, and then I bought that. Haven't even got this yet, but I somehow have a different version of it in my inventory that I can craft, which is kind of weird. It comes off of like one of the missions or so. But yeah, pretty much, guys. It's well worth. Now there is other things I will go later, like the third echelon bundle here. I might go and get, which I own the top and the the pants and the top. Yeah, okay, I was about to say top and top, but it's pants and the top. Later, I might go and spend a little bit of money and go get like the vest, and then later I'll go and get the sonar goggles. I think. I mean, they're both the same. Screw it. Nope. I'll probably go and get the shoes. So it'd be like the shoes, um, the vest, and say I'm done with it, which is going to cost. Let's see, that's 300 plus I think 200, right? No, 153. So about 450. I'd need 450 points. I'd have to go and buy the points for it, and I'd go and just get them each individually. And to do that would be very simple. You just see where it says 350, select the vest here. I can just hold square on that, and it would just buy just this one. It wouldn't have to buy the whole thing. To do that, same as if you go through, you can look at it. I haven't even got this bundle on this character. I got it on another thing, but I mean, it comes with the top, the pants, and the hood, which is going to give you that. So let's see the top, what that looks like. I don't have it on this account, is what I mean to say. I have it on another account. But yeah, pretty much it's like that. Um, can't do the world parameters here because I'm not in story mode. Hence, I have to be in story mode. But yeah, it's actually pretty darn good for as a weapon. So I'd say go ahead and get it, not just for the weapons, but for all the content. Because right now, for $23, you get almost everything in the game except for some of the like Ubisoft Store stuff there, as you've seen. Um, that you have to pay real money to get the credits for and do that. But you get a good portion of content. And even at the start of the game, you can automatically afford this pistol, this Desert Eagle right here, which absolutely is good. And when I say at the start of the game, you automatically, when you launch the game for the first time, you get like, I think 250 points or something like that. Whatever this gun costs, you can buy it. And it's the only Desert Eagle you can get that has a red dot sight and a suppressor on it. Okay, it's the only one. And it comes with, actually, I forgot about that. Hold on, if I can show you guys in better lighting. Right there. It has a laser, as you guys can see. Um, so yeah, I mean, you basically be getting a lot of stuff in one go. And if you haven't picked it up yet, again, go for the $20 pack. 23 actually, technically, to get everything. And then after that, if you still have money left over, go for the DLC thing. It's I don't have it yet. It's like 19.99, I believe, which is like 21 something after tax. Once you get it, you get a little bit of points for the store, and then you can go through the store and actually buy some of the extra stuff that you don't have yet again. So for like 40 bucks, you'd be able to get like $200 worth of shit. So right now is actually completely worth to do. And again, it's on the highest version of the game, which I'll tell you the version's name. Give me a second, because I'm going to go on my phone for this. And recent activity, no. I'm going to go here. PlayStation app, come on, man. Go here. Breakpoint. I gotta switch the versions, and it is the Ultimate Edition. It literally goes Standard Edition, Gold Edition, Deluxe Edition, and then Ultimate Edition. The Ultimate Edition is the one I have right now, which is the $23 basic upgrade I basically have right now because it's on sale. I already own this edition, it's telling me, so I can't really tell you over that unless I sign into another PlayStation account. But pretty much, right now it's like 20 bucks. Go and get it. And then under the add-ons, the add-on I was telling you guys about has a picture of an M4A1, and it looks like a really cool M4A1. It is the Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint Operator Bundle. It's 19.99 where I'm at. Um, get it because you'll also, like I said, for basically $40 worth, you're getting 2,800 Ghost coins, assault rifle Mark 1 and 2 upgrades, and the survival weapon skin for the M4A1. And with 2,800 points, if I was to get that, so let's say I go out door dashing today and decide to go ahead and grab that, um, hold on, boop, because I do DoorDash now, guys. That's what I'm saying. I only make like $1,000, $2,000 a month because I could do it like a day, like $200 a day. It is like $1,000 a week, but I don't like to go out and grind like that. I am a little lazy, but as I said, I do make about $2,000 a month, between 1 to 2, we'll say, um, which is absolutely easy to do. But back to what I was saying, if I went in, we'd go here, right? Ubisoft Connect. I did not mean to go in here. Back to game. Exit. Thank you. Store. Um, and then from there, I would probably go and get, we'll say 2,000. It was like 2,800, right? Yeah, 2,800. So I would probably come in and grab this, which is 700. Okay. Then from here, I would probably grab uh, the HTI Brown. Now it's 1,200. Let's see, 1,218. So I can still do like a couple more. I would probably go for. Well, actually, no, because I'm doing that 12. That's actually. Wait, is 706. 1,300. My bad. So 1,300. Yes, I can still do a little bit more. I would probably come down, grab the Echelon pistol. And then I would probably grab, just for the craps and giggles, just so I could have it, I'd probably get the M4A1 SCT Custom, which this gun was supposed to come with the pre-order of the game. I guess they just re-released it. Um, if I didn't grab this, then I would have to go for maybe the 416 Shorty Brown here. It'd be either one of the Browns or the custom rifles is what I would be getting. But yeah, it'd be this pistol, HTI Brown. Oh no, I'd have to get the 4AC Brown, the ACR Brown, and wait, pistol, this, and that is what I'd probably go for. Okay. Um, Instead of this, I'd go for the Brown class because the Browns actually look pretty fucking cool in this game, man. Like this gun here, like oh, look. Beautiful, brother. Look at that, yeah. All right, back to what I was also doing. The 4AC Brown. Okay, I don't know if I'd get this one. I don't like the whole white in it. The brown is the reason, man. It's supposed to be like this. Shiny and bubbly and golden looking and... Okay, but pretty much I'd be going for the brown stuff there. I believe at another point, hold on, if I'm not mistaken, I'd probably go under this and take a look because I'd go for the ACR brown, which is 700. Okay, so I'd go for the ACR brown. Nope, that's what I just looked at. Okay. Oh, no, okay, so the customs for some reason. You know what? Fuck it. I might try and get up enough to do this the next couple days. Maximum 9 custom? Oh, no, I'm not too worried about that. Screw it. I'd probably go HTI brown. I'd probably go with the... Oh, that's custom. Okay. The ACR brown. The 4AC brown. So back to what I was saying. I'd probably go this one, this one. Actually, you know what? No, scratch this because I don't like the white in that. It'd be this one, okay, this one, and then the Echelon, my bad, is how you're actually supposed to say that. That would probably be what I'd do. And the only thing I would change out is maybe I'd get this over that. But I don't like the whole, like, white in this. Because look at the browns here, how it's mainly like this golden color with a little bit of white, and then this one's like a lot of white, which is a little bit of the golden color. But yeah, I'd definitely get the ACR brown. That'd be the first option I went for, just to make sure I'd be grabbing it. Yeah, I'd grab that. Then the second option would be this. Then I'd probably go for... Actually, I might skip over that, because I already have this technically. If I go to show you. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, yeah, loadout's right. It's the backpack. This, you guys can see right here, the Mark 23. I technically have that pistol already. And mine just looks cool as fuck. Right? So, yeah. So I probably wouldn't go for the pistol. I'd probably just go for the sniper and the other thing, like the HTI brown, and then the ACR brown. And then any other points, I'd just go in the skin stuff and cosmetics. But I hope you guys enjoyed and feel exactly the same as the points I have covered in this video today. Till next time, stay awesome and peace.